Good afternoon. We are out here for another Fun Fact Friday, and today we're going to talk about Ocracoke School. And if you're not familiar with Ocracoke, you might wonder why I'm here at this building if we're going to talk about the school. But it's actually because this building, what we know of as the Island Inn, was the first consolidated school on Ocracoke. It was built in 1901. There were brief mentions of schools starting in 1785 on Ocracoke, but there were just little school rooms throughout the village on different sides of the island, either on the point side or the creek side. And in 1901, this building was built as the Oddfellows Lodge, a fraternal organization like the Masons that met upstairs, and as the school, which met downstairs, and actually was built closer to the harbor, so it was back this direction a little bit more. It operated as a school until 1917, and then a new school was built on the location of the current school, and eventually this building was moved back to this location and was a number of different things over the years, including ice cream shop, coffee shop. So I'm going to walk over here through the gardens. So the Preservation Society purchased this building and the property in 2018, and with the help of lots of folks, including Debbie Wells and Heather Johnson and a bunch of other people, too many to mention, they have turned this into a lovely community garden area with handy public restrooms. And if you continue across Highway 12 from here, you'll go down Schoolhouse Road. And because of these lovely gardens, you can't actually see Schoolhouse Road from where I'm standing. But I did bring a few props so you can see what it looked like. So I'm going to open up this book, Ocracoke Memories by Jack Dudley. And we are going to see a few versions of Ocracoke School. So this, after 1917, or in 1917, this building was built as the school when the Island Inn was abandoned as the school. And this building sits where the current school sits now. So that building operated, this one that's on the video right now, operated until the early 1970s. And then in 1971, this building was built. And this is the school. I remember it. It was still considered a one-room schoolhouse when I was there. We had no doors or actual classrooms. The only door actually was the principal's office and the teacher's lounge. And this photo is from a yearbook from 1978. The class of 1978 is in this yearbook. There's a cover picture of it. And then Hurricane Dorian came along, decimated this school. And this school is the one that you will see now. And all these three schools that I've just showed you pictures of are on the same location. It's just a different school. And this photo is from the Ocracoke Observer here. So that's the kind of progression of Ocracoke School. It is not considered a one-room schoolhouse now. It's got lots of different buildings, lots of teachers in there. In 1978, I believe it was, or 77, there were about 5 teachers. Now the staff is about 30. The other interesting thing I have here is a t-shirt that shows Ocracoke School alumni from this side is 1974 to 2009, and the reverse, or the front side, I suppose, shows from 1931 to 1973. So all of the students between 1931 and 2009 are on this t-shirt. You know how most classes get one t-shirt per class? Well, we get one t-shirt for everybody. One of the interesting things here you'll notice is that there are no graduates in 1946, and that was because that's when the school went from graduating at the 11th grade to graduating at the 12th grade. So there were no graduates in 1946, but then we only had Walter Potter Garish in 1947. So very small class sizes for the most part. It's not on here, but 2017 had the largest class size ever, and it's easy to remember because there were 17 of them. And even into 2001. Fairly recently, there were only 2 graduates. Now it averages about 10 graduates. So Leslie Cole, the former principal, and I just did some basic math, rough math, and figured there are about 481 students on this t-shirt and another 17 years since this t-shirt was done. So we're guessing there have been approximately 650 graduates in all of Ocracoke School's history since it went from this building all the way up through the building that they're in now. So that's just a little bit of Ocracoke School history. I'm sure you can find more if you look online to get some more information. It's very fascinating, excellent school, excellent teachers, and a really cool piece of Ocracoke history. Thanks for joining us.